Oh good, everyone's favorite expressionless vampire lover, Kristen Stewart, stars in The Messengers as a sullen teenager with a troubled past who moves with her family to a farm. The farm also has a troubled past though, which starts expressing those troubles to her and no one else. The typical ghost shenanigans like that continue, driving Stewart mad, but in the end it turns out that all the ghosts were trying to do is warn the family about a very real-world threat, which is a thing I cannot stand. Ghosts terrifying one person and one person only, driving them to the brink of insanity, only to then pull back and become sympathetic and reveal they just needed help, is infuriating. I know it's hard to argue logic where ghosts are involved, but this frequent twist is annoying. And yes, I know it's basically right there in the title, I get it, but still. So aside from that, what else is there? Not much. Crows attack people a lot in this, so if you're looking for a slightly more credible Birdemic, maybe this will work out for you. Now, The Messengers 2, on the other hand, is a pretty rare thing, as it's a direct-to-video sequel that somehow ends up being superior to the original. I figured this one was going to be the footnote, but no, it's the original that's barely worth talking about. The Messengers 2 stars Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead, and you can sure as hell bet that I'll be using his image in the thumbnail for this video. Basically, Reedus is a farmer at the end of his rope when he finds a scarecrow hidden in his barn. It's sinister and creepy, and despite his son begging him not to put it in the cornfield, he does so anyway. And yeah, great, it's another corn movie with kids in the corn. The next day, Reedus has discovered that the scarecrow has done its job and then some. The crows are dead. Like, all the crows are dead. As if he asked the mob to do a hit and they just went nuts and murdered everything. Later, the scarecrow fixes his water pump, shows him a hot, wet, naked lady, and kills the guy who was gonna foreclose on his farm. Now, this isn't a windfall for him by any means, as he starts getting conflicted and paranoid, and his family life gets worse, all thanks to the evil scarecrow's influence.
Ghosts? Are you serious? You mean like haunted houses and such?
Like fields. Cornfields.
Well, I don't reckon I've ever heard of no haunted cornfield.
I'd say go ahead and give The Messengers 2 a look. You don't need to have seen the first one to enjoy it, which is good, because that first one isn't any good anyway. I mean, the first was better at the spooky ghost stuff, but as I said, that doesn't pay off. Things don't necessarily pay off any better here, as it takes far too long for the scarecrow to just come to life and start chasing everyone around. But then after everything is said and done, you realize this is one of those endings where no matter what, Reedus is still going to jail for all the murders the Scarecrow committed, because no one was around to be a credible witness for what actually happened. And shockingly, this might be the first film shot in Bulgaria that I could not detect its Bulgarian-ness. Usually I can spot it right away as everything looks a little off, but not here. The set designers and builders built all of it, the house, the cornfield, everything. And it's super convincing. Nice job, folks. So yeah, I'll recommend The Messengers 2. Hell, it's the best Children of the Corn movie ever made.
I send an SOS to the world. I send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle.